I'm a great believer in found families, and I'm not a great believer in blood. Although I love my family, even the ones I grew up with, to me, I've always felt that the people who treated you with respect and included you in their lives were your family, and the people related to you by blood might happen to be those people, but the correlation was a lot less than society believes it is. Good morning, guys. It's Tuesday, October 12th, and this is 5 Girls, 5 Minutes. I'm Tara, and that quote is from Joss Whedon. He created Firefly and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It's not my absolute favorite quote, but it's way up there. And I like that it speaks volumes for the way people make friendships and the way they survive in the world without necessarily being able to be in the same place as their families. I'm in Albuquerque, which is 1,200 miles away from the place I grew up. I grew up in Fort Wayne, Indiana, which is the second largest city in Indiana, and it's up in the northeastern part, and I only get to see my family probably twice a year, which is kind of crazy, but I'm getting along okay. But the people who I choose to surround myself with, that's a different kind of family altogether. Joss Whedon, he plays a lot on that in his various television shows, like the crew of the Serenity. They are awesome, and they are each other's family, and they're each other's support, even though none of them, well, with the exception of Simon and River, are actually related. And I kind of feel like I have similar situation with the cool people that I let into my life. Since my family's not here, I have to do what I can to make a new one out of the people I have, so I don't go crazy. Obviously the whole not going crazy thing isn't working because I'm still rather crazy, but there is that. So, there you have it. That's one of them. That is a little too long to be put on my tombstone, I think, that quotation. I don't think I really want that. I think probably my favorite, I love this quote from Tolkien, who did Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. He wrote them. All that is gold does not glitter. Not all those that wander are lost. Whenever I try to say the first part of that, I always try to sing the Smash Mouth song All Star, whereas, but that's not what it is at all. It basically means that, to me anyway, and this is me interpreting the quote, but, there's riches that aren't necessarily obvious, but all you have to do is know where to look for them, and not all that wander who lost. I'm still haven't figured out where I want to be in my life yet, and so that's hard and that's tricky, but it's kind of giving me permission to wander around and not get into trouble, or to make mistakes and get messy. That's Miss Frizzle from Magic School Bus. Take chances, make mistakes, get messy. That's another really great quote too. I've completely forgot about that until right now. So those are my awesome quotes, and I'm kind of, maybe I'm a little sappy, but I'm such a word nerd, and I love it when people come up with stuff like that puts words, even words are just so simple, but they can transform your mood, and that's pretty incredible, I think. Let's see, there were a couple other questions that folks asked this last week. I love Milky Way Midnights, which are the dark chocolate ones. I love dark chocolate. That's my favorite candy bar. I would pretty much eat it all the time if I could, but it's probably a bad idea to do that because then I would be giant and wouldn't be able to fit through doorways. I also really like the mellow cream pumpkins that come out of Halloween time. They're like the candy corns, but they're little pumpkin shapes. Those are my favorites. I love those. We have so many of those in our house right now. It's not even funny. But yeah, those are my big candies. I like candy a lot. I'm really more of a cookie fan, actually. I love cookies. But yeah, so I have a question for Tally. I've been thinking about this one. Really was excited to hear her answer to my question last week. But this week I want to know what scares you. It could be crazy irrational fears. It can be deadly serious fears, like things that make you want to run away and hide. Monkeys do that for me. I can't stand monkeys. I think they're terrifying. orangutans in particular. But I'm going over my time, and it's time for me to get ready for work. It's actually time for me to wake Sarah up. I text her to wake her up in the morning. So anyway, it's 5 Girls, 5 Minutes. I'm Tara. Tally, I'll see you tomorrow. Everybody else, have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.